We interrupt your YouTube video to bring you breaking news that the Pokemon League champion Lance has been found dead and his Pokemon missing. Dragon tamer Claire has spoke out today, claiming she and the Johto region leaders blame the Kanto region. Tensions are rising between both regions. We will bring you more on this story as it happens.
Have you ever wondered what would happen in a Pokemon War game scenario? Well, today is the day we are about to take a deep dive and explore what would happen. Hold on tight to your Pokeballs as things are about to get real. Blackthorn City. Claire's gym. Night rain lashes down, blurring the neon glow of the gym sign. Inside, a somber atmosphere. Claire, 30s, fierce, regal, but now heartbroken, stands before a large monitor showing a static-filled news report. The reporter's voice is grave. News reporter, VO, confirmed the tragic death of Pokemon champion Lance alongside several members of the Kanto Elite Four. The attack, attributed to a resurgent Team Rocket, has sent shockwaves across both Kanto and Johto. Investigations are ongoing. Claire clenches her fists, her knuckles white. Her Dragonair is coiled protectively beside her. Other Johto gym leaders are present. Morty, quiet, observant. Jasmine, tearful, holding her Steelix's Pokeball. Chuck, grim, arms crossed. Chucklance, dead. I can't believe it. Jasmine, softly. My cousin. She was so close with him. This is truly awful. Claire turns, her eyes blazing with a cold fury that transcends grief. Claire Awful doesn't begin to cover it, Jasmine. This is an act of war, a declaration. Team Rocket might be the ones to pull the trigger, but Kanto harbors them. Kanto allowed them to fester, to grow strong enough to do this to our champion, to my family. Morty, Claire, you can't blame all of Kanto. Professor Oak, the Kanto gym leaders. They're innocent in this. Claire innocent. They stood by while Team Rocket slaughtered Lance, their champion, and my cousin. No more. The time for peaceful coexistence is over. Johto has mourned long enough. She strides to a large map of Kanto and Johto, slamming her hand down on the border. Claire, they want a war. They'll get one, and Johto will be the one delivering it.
Sabotage and logistics. Bugsy. Bug. Bugsy. Bug type. You might not think it, but Bugsy, the bug type gym leader, would have a vital role. Sabotage. Think about it. Bug Pokemon can be small, fast, and able to infest enemy supply lines. A swarm of Bugsy's Spinarak could cut communication lines, his Scyther could slice through enemy equipment, and his Metapods could block vital pathways. He wouldn't be on the front lines, but his work behind the scenes would be crucial to disrupting Kanto's operations. The field hospital. Whitney, normal. Whitney, normal type. In any war, a good medic is essential. And for the Johto forces, that would be Whitney, the normal-type gym leader. Many normal-type Pokemon, like Chansey and Blissey, are known for their healing and support abilities. Whitney and her Miltank, with its healing milk, would have been responsible for tending to injured soldiers and Pokemon, making her the head of the healing and support unit. Her bubbly personality might even be a coping mechanism for the horrors she witnessed. Defense unit. Jasmine, Steel, and Price, Ice. Jasmine, Steel type. The backbone of Johto's defense would be Jasmine, the Steel-type gym leader. Steel Pokemon are known for their incredible defensive capabilities. Jasmine's Steelix and Magnemite would have been crucial in fortifying bases, building impenetrable barriers, and holding defensive positions against Kanto's forces. She's the literal wall of defense for Johto. Price, Ice-type. Paired with Jasmine is Price, the Ice-type gym leader. While Steel provides a hard physical defense, Ice Pokemon can manipulate the environment. Price's Piloswine and Dugong could create blizzards, freeze rivers, and build icy barricades, making large areas impassable for Kanto's ground troops. He'd specialize in environmental defense and tactical roadblocks. Reconnaissance Unit, Morty, Ghost, and Faulkner, Flying. Morty, Ghost type. First, we have Morty, the Ghost-type gym leader. Ghost-type Pokémon are masters of stealth and subterfuge. It's easy to imagine Morty and his Gengars slipping behind enemy lines, gathering intelligence or carrying out covert operations. His ability to see the unseen with his Pokémon would make him the perfect reconnaissance leader for a war. Faulkner, Flying type. And his partner in reconnaissance would be Faulkner, the flying-type gym leader. While Morty handles ground-based recon, Faulkner's Pidgeotto and Pidgeot would provide aerial surveillance, acting as scouts and messengers. Their combined efforts would give Johto a complete view of the battlefield, making them a formidable intel duo. The attack units, Chuck, Fighting, and Claire, Dragon. Chuck, Fighting type. On the front lines, you'd find Chuck, the Fighting-type gym leader. Fighting Pokémon are pure offense. Chuck and his Poliwrath and Machoke would be the main force in close-quarters combat, leading direct assaults and breaking through enemy lines. He's the embodiment of a brute force attack unit. Claire, Dragon-type. And the most devastating force in the entire war would be Claire, the Dragon-type gym leader. Dragon Pokémon are legendary for their immense power and rarity. A single Dragonair or Kingdra could turn the tide of a battle. Claire's Dragon Pokémon would be a powerful, almost mythical force, used only for the most critical attacks and for dealing the final decisive blow. She would lead the main assault unit, reserved for special operations. Chemical Warfare Unit, Erica, Grass. First, we have Erica, the grass-type gym leader. While we see her as a peaceful trainer, her expertise in grass Pokémon would be perfectly suited for chemical warfare. Her Vileplume and Gloom could release sleep powders, stun spores, and toxic powders, incapacitating enemies from a distance. She wouldn't be on the front lines, but her units would be deployed to weaken enemy forces and control the battlefield with suffocating toxins. Second Science Division. Blaine, Fire. The brains behind Kanto's technological superiority would be Blaine, the fire-type gym leader. His lab on Cinnabar Island and his affinity for fire Pokémon suggest a background in science and research. The theory posits he's not just a puzzle enthusiast, he was in charge of Kanto's science division. He would have been responsible for developing new technologies, perhaps even working on the superweapon Mewtwo and creating controlled burn zones to halt enemy advances. His fire types are not just for battle, they're for controlled demolition and strategic burning. 3. Water Defense Unit. Misty, Water. On Kanto's naval front, we have Misty, the water-type gym leader. Surrounded by water in Cerulean City, it's logical that her expertise would be in water defense. Her Starmie and Staryu would be used to guard Kanto's coastlines, patrol waterways, and engage Johto's forces in naval skirmishes. She would be a key figure in protecting Kanto's borders from any amphibious assault. 4th Ground Defense Unit, Brock, Rock. Complementing Misty's naval defense is Brock, the rock-type gym leader. His Pokémon are masters of physical resilience. Brock's Geodude and Onix would be invaluable in building and reinforcing defensive structures, creating rock walls, and protecting key military installations. He's the cornerstone of Kanto's ground defense unit, a master of fortification and holding his ground against any attack. 5th Reconnaissance Unit, Koga, Poison, and Janine, Poison. The Kanto equivalent of Johto's recon unit is led by Koga, the poison-type ninja. Koga's skills in stealth and his ability to disappear in shadows make him the perfect reconnaissance leader. Poison Pokémon, like his Muck and Weezing, could be used to create thick, obscuring smog to cover troop movements or lay traps. He would work with his daughter, Janine, a fellow ninja, creating a family unit dedicated to infiltration and information gathering. 6. Sabotage unit, Sabrina, psychic, and Agatha, ghost. Kanto's more sinister arm of warfare would be its sabotage unit, led by the enigmatic Sabrina and elite 4-member Agatha. Sabrina, with her psychic-type Pokémon, could mentally disrupt enemy communications, sow chaos and confusion among Johto's ranks, and even gather intelligence through mind-reading. She's the psychological warfare expert. Working alongside her would be Agatha, the ghost-type elite 4-member. While Johto's Morty focuses on reconnaissance, Agatha's more malicious ghost Pokémon would be used to terrorize and demoralize enemy soldiers. Her Gengar could create illusions and haunt enemy encampments, weakening their morale and creating a climate of fear. 7th. Tactics Unit, Lieutenant, Surge, Electric. The man who started it all, Lieutenant Surge, would be Kanto's tactics unit leader. An experienced veteran, his knowledge of battle is unmatched. Electric Pokémon are known for their speed and ability to paralyze opponents, which is a key part of his strategy. He's not just a brawler. He's a strategist who uses his electric Pokémon to disable and outmaneuver the enemy, controlling the flow of battle from a tactical perspective. 8. Main Assault Units, Giovanni and Bruno. Finally, we have the sheer brute force of the Kanto army. Giovanni and his Team Rocket would serve as the main attack unit. With their ground-type Pokémon like Nidoking and Rhydon, Team Rocket would lead large-scale land assaults, utilizing their superior numbers and ruthless tactics to overwhelm Johto's forces. The Elite Four's Bruno, a master of fighting-type Pokémon, would be the second half of this assault. While Team Rocket is about numbers, Bruno is about raw power. His Onix and Machamp would be the elite special forces used to break through the toughest defenses and lead the charge in critical battles. Together, they represent Kanto's unyielding military might. The Pokémon War was over. The last blow had been struck as the Kanto trainers stood on the battlefield, the weight of their triumph a crushing burden. It wasn't a feeling of victory, but of profound loss. The landscape was a graveyard of familiar faces, a testament to the price of their win. As the sun set on the quiet desolation, they realized that in a war nobody truly wins. They had all lost everything that mattered,